Hey there, hi there, and ho there. So, at any rate, I am coming to you folks today with a word from the Lord. 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 Anyways, so the word for today is love those whom you love while you can love them. We have to love those whom we love while we can love them. People are dying, you know. People have been dying since before I was born, and I am now 49 years old. But I really do believe that we are living in the last evil and terrible days. And people are dying more so for a reason than at any time in the history of mankind. People are dying because God, there's a scripture in the Bible, and I will try to post it here, but if not, it'll be in the description of this video. There's a scripture that talks about, hallelujah, about the good being taken away, none considering that the Lord is taking them away for the evil that is to come, or for the evil which is to come. Okay, so basically what the scripture is saying is that God is removing his people. God is removing the blessed ones, the chosen ones. You know, said he's removing people because of the evil which is to come. If you've ever read the book of Revelations, and you know, a lot of people like to read the book of Revelations, talk about the book of Revelations, whatever, but they don't want to really believe that the book of Revelations is something that is going to really happen. Or people will speak as if they believe that the book of Revelations is something that is going to happen, but then when we start to say, hey, this thing is going on now, how about you do the math and add it up and see what you come up with for yourself? When we start saying things like that, people backtrack. They don't really want to believe that the end is nigh, or that the end is as close as we all know it is, okay? Because some people, you know, they ain't finished, you know. But here's my thing. If I'm right, if all of the people who are saying that we're living in the last evil, terrible days, two things. Well, one, I'm not gonna discuss that, but I'll just say this: if we're living in the last days, isn't it wise to prepare? It's wise to prepare. We might not want to leave here now. You know what? There's a lot of things that I desire to do in this world, but if it's time to go, it's time to go. So, if the end, my end, your end, the end of the world is as nigh or as close as we think it is, why not prepare? One of the main ways that we can prepare is saying things to people that we love, that we keep promising ourselves that we're going to say to people. doing things for people that we love, that we keep promising ourselves that we're going to do for people. Getting up and doing something like today. Today for me is me doing something myself, for myself, and for my loved ones. It's just me doing this video. It's part of me doing something that I know that I need to do. You know, anything that we think we need to do, anything that we know that we must do, why not do it now? You know, we've all heard the saying, there's no time like the present. And in this case, all you have is the present. You know, it's worse. It's worse than there's no time like the present, because it's not like you have any other choice but then to use the time that you have now, because tomorrow is not guaranteed to you. The next day is not guaranteed to you. The next year isn't guaranteed to you. So sometimes we'll make plans and say, oh, next year I'm going to do this. Tomorrow I'm going to do that. That's a farce. We don't have any of that. What you have is today. So whatever you want to do, whatever you're going to do, whatever you need to get done, let's buckle down and let's get these things done today. Praise the Lord. So, that's my word today, peeps. You know, we're living in the last days, whether we like it or not. And people are dying, you know. And I'll tell you this, if you don't believe anything else, if you know that everybody has an appointed day and time on this earth to die, if you know that you're not going to die with your best friend, if you know that you're not going to die with your sisters and brothers, your cousins, your uncles, your mom, your dad, the people that you love, your neighbors, if you know that, if you just know that much, then you have to believe that the end is drawing nigh for some of us, right? That means that God knows the appointed day and hour that Shawnee is going to leave this earth, right? God knows the appointed day and hour that you are going to leave this earth. And so therefore, we have to love each other while we are here. I like to think that when God says no man knows the day or the hour that he's coming, I like to think that he means no man knows the day or the hour, or there's two definitions to it, right? But one of the meanings is no one knows the day or the hour that he is coming for that particular person. I do not know what day he's going to take me away from here. Okay? That's what that means. I don't know when it's time for me to go. So to live, just say if you thought that if we all were in agreement that the world wasn't going to end for 10 years, well, who says that I get to live those 10 years? You can't live as if you think you're going to be here on the last day. We don't know when our time is. Okay, so people have been passing away that I love, and you know, and in particular, someone passed away that I really loved recently. My mom, I'm grateful because I had an opportunity to spend a lot of time with her before she died in 2013. And I'm grateful because I was hesitant to go to my mom's home, but I did. I was hesitant to go and be by her side, but I did. And I'm so grateful that I did, because I was hesitating on, oh, but I have these problems going on. I don't have time to do that. Isn't that something? That was my last time to do anything. And I'm so grateful that I was able to be with her in 2012 before she died in 2013 for around 6 months or so. Might be a little less. But I'm grateful for that time, man. That was amazing. I didn't know it was my last time. So with my nephew, I didn't get an opportunity to spend with him any time before he passed away. And something that one of my children brought up to me, I'm not sure if they want to be exposed. One of my children brought up to me that, the first time that I ever went to New York, it had to be when he passed away. And that's really sad. That means that we as family, to me, I take that as a wake-up call from God, that God is saying, we as family, we need to be with each other a whole lot more. I mean, my nephew is like my immediate family. And if we're not even around our immediate family as much as we can be, what the heck are we doing, people? What are we doing here? That's not cool. My nephew is like my immediate family. My sisters are my immediate family. Okay, so my nephews, my grandchildren, my sisters' grandchildren, all those people are just like immediate family. So it's time for us to put get our priorities straight and start loving on the people who we love or whom we love while they are still here for us to love. Because I'm really hurt inside. I didn't even want to talk about it. I didn't want to admit it, but I did something wrong. I didn't spend enough time with my nephews. I didn't call my nephews enough. I didn't call to check on them. And I'm mad at myself, because ain't nobody to be mad at. Because I didn't get to enjoy this young man as much as I could have, because work or whatever was more important. Because, I let myself be distracted by the cares of this world. So I hope that you all will not take offense to this reminder. And I pray that we will all continue to remind one another to love on and check on and keep up with each other in this world. Because this world is getting dark and it's getting ugly. And time is short. So let's love each other while we're still here and being given the opportunity to speak words of kindness, to give one another a hug, to go out to lunch with one another, to sit down and have dinner together with one another, to look each other in the face and say, I love you. Oh, you just make me smile. I miss you. Let's do it, peeps. Time is short. I love you all. Be blessed.